They ask you why you're so quiet. They wonder if you're okay. They assume something must be wrong because you'd rather spend Friday night with yourself than in a room full of people. But here's what they don't understand. You're not avoiding life. You're living it on your own terms. Tell me in the comments, do people around you understand your need for solitude, or do they keep trying to fix you? Today we're exploring the psychology of people who genuinely like being alone, not because they're broken, not because they're scared, but because solitude is where they come alive. And science is finally catching up to what you've always known about yourself. First, let's clear something up. There's a massive difference between being alone and being lonely. Loneliness is painful. It's wanting connection but not having it. It's feeling invisible even in a crowded room. But solitude is chosen. It's peaceful. It's the space where you finally get to exist without performing for anyone. Psychologists call this positive solitude, the ability to be alone without feeling lonely. And research shows that people who master this skill tend to have lower stress, higher creativity, and a stronger sense of self. You're not missing out. You're opting in to yourself. Here's something fascinating about the brain. For some people, social interaction is energizing. Their dopamine system lights up around others. But for others, and this might be you, the brain is wired differently. Too much social stimulation actually depletes certain neurochemicals. It's exhausting on a biological level, not because you're weak, but because your brain processes social information more deeply. Being alone isn't escaping. It's recovering. It's giving your nervous system what it actually needs. People who love being alone often have something in common: a rich inner world. While others need external stimulation to feel alive, events, parties, constant interaction, you have an entire universe inside your mind. Thoughts, ideas, reflections, a dialogue with yourself that never gets boring. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. You don't need the world to entertain you. Your inner landscape is interesting enough. This isn't a limitation. It's a gift that most people will never understand. If you've spent your whole life being told you should want more people around you, this channel is your permission slip to stop apologizing for who you are. Let's address what people get wrong about you. They think you're antisocial. You're not. You just prefer depth over quantity. One real conversation over 10 shallow ones. They think you're depressed. You're not. You're content in a way they can't comprehend because their contentment depends on others. They think you're missing out, but you know the truth. You're not missing the party. You're choosing the peace. The world is loud. You've simply found the volume dial. Now, an honest moment. There is a difference between loving solitude and using it to hide, between choosing to be alone and being afraid to connect. If being alone feels like relief, that's healthy. If it feels like the only option because people feel dangerous, that might be worth exploring. But for those who genuinely thrive in their own company, you're not broken. You're complete. Tell me, what's your favorite thing about being alone? Is it the silence, the freedom, the peace of not having to explain yourself? I want to hear it. And if you've ever wondered why some people seem to have a calm that others can't shake, the next video will show you exactly what's happening inside their mind.